newly formed staff morale team met for the first time on July 28, 2016. Since that first meeting, we visited 20 different branches in 3 main library departments. At the beginning of each of our meetings, we have a short discussion with local staff on issues relating to staff morale. Feedback and suggestions from staff would inform a number of the initiatives and events we sponsored in the months that followed. In August of 2016, a survey was sent to all staff members asking what would help improve morale as a whole throughout the library system. This was followed by an informative Let's Talk session in September, attended by a number of our team members. Recommendations were crafted by the staff morale team based on these initial efforts to engage with staff. Most popular among them were the creation of monthly events to promote a positive and unified culture, offering periodic system-wide events, organizing staff job swap and shadowing opportunities, and highlighting individual staff, branches, and departments on Rufus. There are still recommendations the team hopes to address as we move into our second year. This year in review will highlight some of the different events and activities the team has sponsored, with the intent of helping staff have more fun and feel more connected to the organization as a whole, thus resulting in an increase in morale.
When you walk the streets, you'll have no cares if you walk the lines and not the squares. As you go through life, make this your goal. Watch the donut, not the hole.
For the first in a series of what would become monthly campaigns, we decided to uphold our team mission in the best way possible, through food. We wanted to put into practice our efforts to be connected to the organization as a whole, and felt that donuts were the answer. Our team split up into regions and handmade deliveries. The effort was meant to put a face to our team, let staff know that they are appreciated, and offer our support. We posted photos of our team building activity on the library's Facebook page. To mark the first payroll period using Paycor, our new online payroll and human resource management solution, we invited all library staff to Paycor it forward, encouraging staff to engage in random acts of kindness toward their co-workers. Participants at some locations sent each other wildcards, others brought in pizza and other treats to share. In the above photo, an ILS office staff member shared some pre-election swag he brought back after a night on a behind-the-scenes tour of Buskin Bakery on behalf of Yelp Cincinnati. We asked staff to wear their library red and send their stories to the marketing department so that they could be shared on social media. Branches and departments that participated were entered into a drawing for a fun grand prize, and Paycor pens were distributed to every staff member. Inspired by recommendations from the Becoming the Best survey, during the first weekend of November we announced a canned food drive asking libraries to bring in items to help those in need, and, as incentive, offered a prize based on the number of staff and weight of bins. The Westwood branch won the competition and received a $50 gift card to Chipotle, sharing a photo with us moments before they enjoyed their well-deserved reward. In December, we wanted to show staff just how much they are valued and appreciated by giving every location something to snack on during the holiday season. So, during the week of December 12th, we personally delivered holiday-themed popcorn tins and greeting cards to every branch and department. December also served as the kickoff of the t-shirt slogan contest. The winning slogan, "Fostering Curiosity Since 1853, was added to a new staff t-shirt to replace the Library Pride t-shirts. We'd also like to send one final thank you to Bill Hayden and his Tech Center Makerspace team for organizing a holiday potluck at the main library. Staff members had the opportunity to mix and mingle while eating delicious food. Thanks to all involved for coordinating the fantastic event. We said farewell to 2 team members, Fiscal Officer Molly DeFosse and Nicole Riddle from Cataloging and Processing. In their stead, 4 new members were added: Andrew Cox, a senior LSA from Norwood, Rhonda Harris, Fiscal Specialist, Ella Mulford, Coreyville's Branch Manager, and Catherine Torrin-Jones, the Children's Librarian at Anderson Branch. The theme for February's First Friday was naturally the Super Bowl. Staff members were welcome to root for the preferred pick by wearing jeans and Atlanta Falcons or New England Patriots colors, as well as library t-shirts. We're not really sure who they were rooting for, but with a spread like that, does it really matter? Westwood even had itself a pre-game party and was kind enough to send us some photos. In March, we delivered goldfish crackers to staff, accompanied by a card that read, "You are all officially amazing."
We all go a little mad sometimes.
And this month it wasn't basketball, but the work of tween master of suspense R.L. Stine that drove roughly 50 staff members over the edge. Inspired by an event honoring the 25th anniversary of the Goosebumps series at the Groesbeck branch, where patrons voted on 64 titles as they faced off against each other for prizes, we spun things off into a staff-only contest, and as the competition thinned down, winners had their pick of Stine comic books and graphic novels before the final 4 won gift cards from Kroger and Starbucks. National Library Week was the focus of our efforts in the month of April, and we kicked it off with the celebration of Cincinnati Pride. On Monday, staff were encouraged to wear t-shirts supporting their favorite local organizations. Tuesday, many locations built book sculptures and submitted photos showing off their creations. Wednesday brought out the inner child in those who chose to dress up as their favorite literary character. Others got creative on Thursday by decorating a door, window, or book cart to illustrate what makes their location special. The week concluded with Jeans Days, which were always appreciated by staff. The staff morale team would like to thank everyone who participated in the many National Library Week activities offered in response to feedback from our fall survey. Your enthusiasm was appreciated. Perhaps one of the most lauded initiatives of our first year was the revival of opportunities for job shadowing. While we plan to transition to a job swap in the months ahead, 96% of our participants to date enjoyed the experience, and 98% would participate again. Here's a little of what staff had to say about it.
It helped me understand things from another department's perspective. It also taught me some of the basics of how that department operates and how it relates to my work. It was really nice to have conversations with several people that I knew by name but had never really talked to before.
I became aware of the flow of responsibilities in the department and how those results affect library staff library-wide.
I looked at this as a wonderful opportunity to see the library and our customers from a different office's cultural viewpoint. I hoped this would help me self-evaluate and improve my own performance from a different measuring stick.
To coincide with May the 4th events that traditionally involve the Star Wars franchise, during the month of May we offered an online trivia quiz for staff. Participants with the highest score and the fastest times were entered into a random drawing for tickets to the Cincinnati Museum Center's exhibition, Star Wars and the Power of Costume. This month, word also got to us that the Forest Park branch was collecting donations for a battalion of soldiers that they adopted and invited all library staff to participate in order to maximize the amount of items brought in. Those interested were asked to view the list of suggested items from Adopt a U.S. Soldier posted on our Rufus page and then send or dropped off their donations to the Forest Park branch by the end of the month. Thanks for helping them and the soldiers. While many choose to relax during the summer months, things were only beginning to heat up for the staff morale team in June when we offered Reds tickets, generously donated by our library's director to winners chosen from a pool of wildcard senders. Until the end of August, all staff who participate in one of our activities were eligible to receive a staff recognition t-shirt given away throughout the summer.
Para todos y todos para uno.
June also saw our inaugural appearance in the Cincinnati Pride Parade, with a number of staff attending, and we're told the library's presence received overwhelmingly positive feedback from staff and customers alike, who recognized the significance of being involved with the parade and being open to everyone. As new tasks, technologies, and rapidly changing needs transform the spaces and services found throughout the Public Library of Cincinnati and Hamilton County, the organization's core remains our staff. For the library to effectively advance its objectives therefore depends on continuing to foster an environment where staff are engaged in their work and feel valued for doing it. To accomplish this, we hope that the library will continue to ensure that there is opportunity to develop productive relationships, make meaningful contributions, and continue to grow professionally.